We start today off in the weight room. Sometimes I'll use the weight room before my court work if I'm just not feeling super warmed up today, and that was one of those days. I wanted to get back to doing some more lateral resisted movements. Now you see here in this video, I'm kind of struggling with the band, well, I guess it's not a band, the rope placement. I actually lowered it and kind of put it totally on the side of my hip, and it made this movement so much smoother. The sled did not jostle around like it normally would, and it made this movement something I could actually do aggressively rep after rep versus having to reset it. So that was kind of my dynamic work, and I then followed that up with some clean high pulls, did a handful of those. Basically, I think 10 sets of each, probably a little bit more than I should have, to be honest, because my legs were kind of dead. After, I really wanted to work on some more off-the-move shooting. But this time, it's that dribble handoff into a sprint out. This is really demanding. I don't think people realize how demanding this is to sprint, turn, stop, and jump and do that rep after rep after rep. It's a lot of eccentric load, and my body feels it at the end of the week. But that's part of the process, right? We're trying to force tissues to adapt. I'm not just trying to work out. I'm trying to really push my body because I know I need to raise my physical capacity in order to raise my training capacity. So then I did some depth jumps after that, what you see here. And I followed that up with some single leg bounds. But I want to talk about the capacity aspect really quick, because if I can push the ceiling of my physical ability, my ability to run fast off of turns and shoot off of that, I can raise that by practicing moving fast, then I can build endurance at that. So the same way you might build sprint speed, you might have to build up repeat sprint ability. So repeat sprint ability in this case, running off of down screens and stuff. Afterwards, I did some conditioning sprinting later in the day, actually not afterwards, but later in the day that you see there in that first one where I ran down the court. I did a variety of actions, maybe a pin down and so on. And then I did this cool curl into a jump shot. And this is really tough on the ankles and hips. So this is a great way to think about, I want to train a specific quality. That quality might be my ankles or hips. So I then pick a drill where that quality is a limiting factor.